It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. I'm sure you've heard of BBB before because I talk about it quite often. It's actually the origin story of bookkeeping, beer, and BS. We were at BBB. We took a bonus day, a few of us, and we were sitting on a rooftop bar in Nashville, just thinking of big ideas. And one of the big ideas was, hey, nobody's like talking about finance stuff in a way that doesn't suck. Hence, bookkeeping, beer, and BS showed up, and we just stuck with the BBB theme. But BBB, the original version, not the Batter Business Bureau thing, but the Business Bourbon and Bullshit thing, started with just some business owners talking shop, drinking some bourbon, solving all the world's problems. And now it's, I don't know how many people are in BBB, Maynard. Maybe you can tell us, but it's a bunch of high-level thinking, different size businesses, but people. The common thread is people that are trying to go out and do big things and pushing really hard. And so you get in a room of the right mind of business owner, willing to be vulnerable, willing to make mistakes and go do cool shit together.
Yeah. That's, and I recorded a video earlier today and I talked about just the ROI that people get from that. And I was doing a call with Mike Maharis, Mike and Ashley, that own Washmasters, and just some of the transformation that he's talked about has been, pretty epic. You're right. When you get the right people in the room, that's what makes all the difference. You can collaborate. I think that's the biggest thing that I've gotten out of this, being part of BBB. And I know same thing for you. It's just where really cool ideas are born, and you can beat them up, or you can go, hey, it's the who not how, who not how, and you can really just pick the brains of people that have been down a road that you want to go down. Because that's one of our tenets is we speak from experience. We don't talk about, theory or things like that. It's like, if you're having trouble scaling your business past $1 million, well, all right, let's talk to the people that have done that. Or if you're, having issues with finances or recruiting or any of those problems, these are the people that are in the room. And what I love about it is everybody checks their ego. We got guys in that are doing 15, 20 million a year. And they're hanging out with dudes that are doing, $15 and $20 a year. But it's just having the right people in the room, and the magic happens. That's what we said from day one, and it's a pretty cool group of guys. And up until now, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, and gals. I feel like it started as like a little bit of a dudes club, and we're like, we're missing a important representation in here. And I mean, like, the service industry is definitely made up of more dudes, but if you go to a maid service convention, right, it's flips. But I think we made an intentional effort a couple of years ago to say, like, there's some pretty badass gals doing some pretty badass things, and it's a disservice if they aren't there. It creates some other complexities because we used to all just bunk up in an Airbnb and bunk bed style.
That makes it awkward with the ladies. It's like if you've ever seen the movie Big. Yeah, and he gets in, he's like, I'm on top.
It makes it awkward, but I think it makes it, it's awkward for everybody.
Yeah,
but we're all adults.
Ladies get their own place, and that's the fun thing about BBB is you find out, you get your friends and you guys, rent an Airbnb and you do your thing. I stay at the Sonder, or another one that's close by. And it's just a really cool time. We all get to hang out, and then we kind of have a communal place in the evening, which is normally the club, which is the coolest private club in Nashville. Probably the most exclusive. They've got people there you just can't talk about, and it's super, super fun. But up until now, it's been a very invite only. And as we're kind of growing it and things like that, but we're actually hosting our second Visitors Day where we're going to bring people in and we're just going to run them through the tools. And that's the nice thing about it is it's structured. So it's not just people getting together and just kind of seeing what happens, which is what the first couple were. But now it's, all right, let's get together. Let's have a format. So we've kind of got these thinking tools we run people through. And, I'd put it out to the huge convention group, which I shared it to the huge page. So hopefully we have some people from the huge watching. And the biggest question was like, hey, what's the agenda? What are we doing? And it's like, you're going to come for a day. We're going to feed you an awesome breakfast. And you've eaten that breakfast. It's like more food than you can imagine.
And it's clutch. I mean, it's like, it's no messing around. No offense to Kurt Kempton, but I think it's even better than ResponseCon's breakfast. And that man goes out of his way to make a good breakfast.
Yeah, he does. That's
I'm just saying. I'm not putting Kurt down. I'm elevating. Is the restaurant? I know it's at the Standard, but is the restaurant called the Standard too?
Yeah,
it's like they're done.
Yeah, it's the Standard at Smith House is the restaurant, and then that's also the private club. So that place, 5-star restaurant, fine dining. In the evenings for people, and then they've got the breakfast. Then we bring you into the room and we try to cram more stuff into your head and beat up ideas. We're going to go through the tools. Then we're going to have lunch. Again, amazing. After lunch, we've got another few hours of just thinking tools. We got snacks, all the coffee, sodas, water you can drink. We also give everybody, in like regular BBB, where we give you your planner and then whatever book we're going to, be giving out that quarter, which are always just super phenomenal books. They're books that I've read personally that I found great value in, and I know this helped me as a business owner. So, just buy those, give them to the people. And then, after that, we've got our monthly calls, teaching calls and things. But we're opening it up to Visitors Day. And so it's people's opportunity to get in there and kind of see what we're about.
Yeah.
If they want to jump in.
Hey, what's up, business nerd? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a heck of a lot watching that episode. Do me a favor, subscribe right down here. And if you really like what you saw, you got more goods right here. Check out this one or check out this one and do this. Go subscribe. Appreciate you. Work smarter, work harder. Go earn yourself some pride. Catch you on the next one.